Hello, good morning, and welcome to the Haley and Alison show live here on Backchannel. Backchannel is the only place to listen, watch, and interact with hosts live via your Echo. Get involved with the show this morning. My name is Haley Ellis. This is Alison June Smith.
Good morning, day after Turkey Day, listeners.
Day after Turkey Day is what it's professionally known as. We hope you all had a lovely Thanksgiving. We've got a lovely Thanksgiving sort of themed show today, very loosely. So get involved with the show. If you would like to let us know where you are in the world, let us know what you've had for breakfast, if it's leftover turkey. It's very early. Let us know why you are up this morning. The way to do so, if you are watching us via an Echo show, the command to give to your device is the word say, followed by whatever you would like to tell us this morning, within reason. Or if you are listening on an audio only Echo, hop on to backchannel.tv on your phone. You can get involved with the chat that way. We are here until 8 a.m. this morning, so do get involved with the show. It's November the 26th, if you weren't aware, and it's birthdays, famous birthdays today, are DJ Khaled. Do you know him, Ali?
I sure do. He is involved with every musical artist in the world. It seems like he's collaborating everywhere. Yeah. DJ Khaled. DJ Khaled. I don't know why I said it like that. Sorry.
That's one of his lyrics. He is 46 today, and he says his name more than any other human in the face of the planet. DJ Khaled, 46 today. Happy birthday to you. It's also Rita Ora's birthday. She is 31 today. Happy birthday, Rita. I'm sure you're listening. Hope you got everything that you wanted for your little birthday today. Tina Turner, what a legend. 82 today.
Oh my God. And still the legs of an 18-year-old.
I know. I would love for her legs.
Her legs are... Oh, that is. I mean, she's a phenomenal. I mean, did we have her in the Diva show? We should have talked about her a bit more in the Diva show because
we should have, because she is an angel. Happy birthday, Tina. And it's Natasha Bedingfield's birthday today. She is 40 as well. She's sort of just come back on the scene because of TikTok, Natasha Bedingfield. Do you know this?
No, tell me why. What's going on with Natasha?
Well, producer Will's probably Natasha, my mate Tasha. Someone was caught at the lights in their car, like a young kid, sort of singing along to the lyrics of her song, and that sort of went viral. But maybe producer Will can tell us more about that, because he is the voice of youth on the show. Producer Will is here till 8 a.m. Producer Will, going to come say hi?
Good morning. Did you know that Tina Turner has a song called Legs?
I didn't know that.
Did not know that. I hope she's singing about hers. Yeah.
Because I'm a normal, fully heterosexual male, I Googled Tina Turner legs. And it was like, oh, here are the lyrics.
Amazing.
Wow.
That was great. So what am I looking up now?
Natasha Bedingfield. So
why is she back?
Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. Well, if you don't know, that's fine. I just thought you were young, up and coming.
Just because all I talk about is the videos I'm watching on TikTok doesn't mean that I have an encyclopedic knowledge of everything that's happening.
Well, there you go. Natasha Bedingfield is 40 today. Happy birthday, Natasha. We hope you have a wonderful day. Producer Will is with us until 8 a.m. as well. We will be annoying Kim this morning like we always do. Get involved with the show. Let us know where you are in the world. Let us know what you had a lovely Thanksgiving. That would be nice. Let us know how your Thanksgiving was. The command to give to your device is the word say if you're watching via an Echo show, or hop on to backchannel.tv if you are listening on an audio only Echo. Dead easy to get involved with the show. And like I say, we are here on Backchannel, the only place to listen, watch, and interact with hosts live via your device here until 8 a.m. this morning. It's Black Friday today. Alison, have you bought yourself any bargains?
Okay, well, no, but I've already done some pre-planning. I am 100% getting into buying some Apple stuff today, because this is always the day if you're going to buy Apple goods. You don't get a discount, but they always give you like gift cards towards future purchases. And then I also made a list of things I'll look at today. Oh, because I am a pre-shopper and I get excited. And actually, there are almost more sales on Black Friday than there are on Boxing Day. Just saying, everyone. Just saying. Get your game plan ready. Yeah.
Well, do you know what? I'm of a certain age now, Alison, where today, Black Friday, I got excited because I bought some vitamin tablets for cheap.
I did. I went to Holland and Barrett yesterday, and I bought I got fish oils, I got calcium. I was like, look at this. Look at these deals. I'm with you.
That's exactly what I did. I was like, oh, great. 50% off to boost my immune system. That's the age I'm at now. Producer Will's there buying clothes and trainers where they're buying fish oils.
Like,
But yes,
let's
Black
get that
Friday, let
cheap
us know.
calcium, that cheap calcium while you can, everyone.
Let's make those bones strong. Let us know if you've any deals that have caught your eye that me and Alison could maybe hop on. Also, it's National Milk Day in India today. Of course it is. I do.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
National Milk Day. I didn't even know there was such a
There
thing.
is. There is such a thing.
Yeah.
In India only, so don't feel like you can celebrate here with a bottle. Don't be chugging your whole milk today, because.
No.
But yeah, since 2014, it's been National Milk Day in India. Though there you go. And also, Alison, you'll like this little fact. On this day, this very day, in
Oh,
1979, the National Hockey League was founded and featured 4 Canadian teams. There you go.
there we go. Today was the day. And I'll tell you, hockey in Canada, I mean, that's our football. That's our, it is our everything. It's although interesting fact, I don't know if you know
Go
that I'm
on.
Canadian or not. I am
Are
Canadian.
you
I don't know if
Canadian?
I'm Canadian. I don't know if I've mentioned that. Sorry, everyone. But I am Canadian, and hockey is not our national sport, really. Do you know what our national sport is in Canada? Everyone's hockey, and they go, "Oh, do you know what it is?"
Is it moose riding?
No, close though, and I like that you threw that in there. It's lacrosse. Do you know what
Oh,
lacrosse is?
I do know what lacrosse. It's sort of well, I don't actually know, but I know that it was featured in American Pie, so I sort of have a vague knowledge of it from American
Yeah,
things.
yes, in American Pie. It's basically like field hockey, but you have long sticks with little baskets on the end of it, and you catch a ball and you flick it, and you catch it and you flick it. I used to be a teacher for a period of time. I was a substitute supply teacher, and I got to be a phys ed teacher for a period of time, and I got to teach girls how to play field hockey. Ask me if I'd ever played before.
That's hilarious. I know what the answer is, Alison. There's no way you ever played it before.
My instructions were catch the ball and then you flick it again. So you catch it and flick it. I'm just saying,
Were
I don't.
there a lot of injuries that is said?
I
Oh
was like, if you feel
no.
overwhelmed, just sit down to the side, everyone. Just sit down to the side. Yeah, it was so
Listen,
lacrosse.
if if Alison taught you in school and you've got a claim to put in, don't sue her. She can't afford it.
It's too late. It's too many years ago. 87 years ago, everyone. I am a vampire. I've been alive for 300 years.
Do you know what? Because I did teaching as well, like Alison, and they put me in on supply in a math class, and I can't do math. I cannot do it, and all the kids were asking me questions, and I really, really struggled. I'll tell you what. Do you know what? Today, let's have a day off and do some colouring. Let's not do math today, because I could not answer very simple primary school based questions. Awful. But listen, don't blame me if your child didn't learn in school. This is Backchannel. This is the Hayley and Alison show here. Let us know where you are in the world this morning. We're an interactive show here on Backchannel. Get involved. Let us know what you've had for your breakfast. Is it leftover turkey? Did you enjoy your Thanksgiving yesterday? We're going to be doing a very loosely based Thanksgiving themed show. And I am thankful for everyone who listens today and gets involved with the show. Yeah.
As am I. That's a great thing to be thankful for. Our listeners, Backchannel, producer Will. I'm grateful that we have producer Will in our lives now, Hayley. Right?
Oh,
we
all
had
right.
each
You're trying to
other,
get a
but...
raise, Alison. It's not going to work. I'm
It's
just
too
so
early.
thankful.
None of the
It's
guys
too
are
early
listening. None of the people up
No
at the
one.
top are listening right now, but I'm just putting it out there still.
Put it out there. I'm so grateful. I need that raise. Listen, if we have shows here all day on Backchannel, it's not just all about us, Ali, because on Backchannel, coming up at 8 till 9 is Liv Harrison with her show Liv Every Day. At 12 till 2, it's the Anthony Davis show. And at 2 till 4, it's Hal Rudnick with his show, Your Pal Hal. So get involved. We've got shows all day here. We are interactive. You can have a little chat with us. If your partner doesn't listen to you anymore and you just want someone to talk to, myself and Alison are here until 8 a.m. Just to chat to you. There you go. We're that person on the bus that will listen do you whinge about your back pain or whatever it may be. We're going to be coming up in the show this morning. If you are listening, we're going to be talking sort of stories that are from around the world, not necessarily news stories. We want to give you sort of a bit of light relief. So today we're going to be chatting about Thanksgiving stories from yesterday. We're going to be doing our 1-star review. So it's a film that people have left 1 stars online. Very angry people, aren't they, Ali, online?
Oh, this is where they channel the anger, which I mean, I get it for them. I'm glad they're doing it in this medium and not with the people that surround them. But yeah, we really like to read the angry reviews and air it. So yeah, it's
And
always
we
fun.
would like you to guess what film they are reviewing, and you can win a prize. And the prize is a personalised song from Alison June Smith. Oh, no expense spared this morning. Oh dear. Good morning. We're here till 8 a.m. We're also going to be doing our agony auntie section. If you've got a problem you'd like myself and Alison to, I was going to say resolve. We don't resolve them. If anything, we make the problems worse. But if you would like us to discuss your problem here on the Hayley and Alison show, get in touch. The command to give to your device is the word say. If you are watching us on your Echo show this morning, or if you're listening on an audio only Echo, head over to backchannel.tv, type your problem in there, and we'll be reading them out later on in the show. We're going to be talking weird traditions also, and some Thanksgiving disasters. So if you've got a disaster story that's not too emotionally scarring that happened on Thanksgiving, get in touch, let us know. We're going to be playing a fun game with that later on that you're going to like. And of course, as always on the Hayley and Alison show, we are going to be having a competitive game of true or false, because everything's a competition when you're me and you love to win. And we're drawing at the minute, aren't we? We're drawing.
We're drawing? Oh, yeah,
No,
we are.
We're
Sorry.
not actually physically
I
drawing.
was like, wait, we're doing a drawing competition today? We are in a tie. Yes, we are drawing at this moment. We are even. Yeah, so far. Oh,
Yeah.
well, I don't know. Do we consider it a draw, Haley, when we've tied twice and I've won once? I mean, I'm just saying.
Listen, let's get competitive later on. It's too early in the morning to get competitive right about now. Hello, welcome to Backchannel. This is the Hayley and Alison show. We're going to be talking about news stories that happened on Thanksgiving. Now, I found one yesterday, and I think this is the most nicest story I've heard about a hold-up ever. So, a Florida man yesterday apologised before robbing a store on Thanksgiving. Brian McCoy. What a lovely story. What a gent. He was charged with robbing a Burger King. I mean, how do you rob a Burger King? I want 2 double burgers. I want a fries.
Whatever you got, whatever is under that heating lamp, put it in a bag. Put it in a bag.
Put it in a bag. No, he robbed the tills. He didn't just rob the food, because you can't really sell that on the black market, can you? But he robbed a Burger King and he robbed a Circle K, and he told the convenience store clerk he was sorry to do this on Thanksgiving. Oh, bless him. So there you go. He apologised before walking off with $87 in cash and the beer. Got himself a full meal there. Burger King beer.
He did. But I mean, look I think this shows to the state that people are in. You know, we're in some times where people are in need, and I just love that this guy's, you know, his politeness and the emotions. He was like, "Look, I'm sorry. I know it's Thanksgiving. Please give me all the cash you have in your till." I was like, there's part of me that's like, that is, I mean,
That's
you
very
knew it was
polite.
wrong. Yes, you're going through with it, but you're addressing with those around you. So baby steps, right? I think that was a step in the right direction for this guy. Maybe one year he won't take the money. Who knows, right? Like,
And you know what, though? We don't like bad manners. As long as he says please, well, yeah, that's great. We'll give you the cash. We are talking Thanksgiving stories today. Alison, have you seen the one about the Florida man?
oh my God, I love this one. So Florida man, it started out as a joke and now it's an annual tradition. Defrosts is Thanksgiving turkey in the swimming pool that they have.
Because that sounds hygienic.
Very safe. Well, he addressed it though. He's like, so far, because they've done it for a few years now. So far, the chlorine has never gotten into the sealed packet of the turkey. He's like, nothing's happened. I was like, yeah. So now it's a big tradition. They like do the annual turkey throw into the swimming pool, and other people started doing it too, which I was just like, well, I mean, hey, you got a
It's so
pool.
weird. I mean, to become a tradition, isn't it? Like, traditions really, you're like, oh, before Christmas we have a tradition where we have a Christmas Eve box, but you're throwing a turkey into a pool to defrost. I wouldn't want to eat that turkey, would you?
Well, no, but I would put a little bikini on it before I threw it in the pool, that's for sure. A little turkey bikini and, or like a full one suit. Every year I'd get a different bathing suit. I'd be like, "Here we go." I'd take pictures of it laying in the sun before I threw it in the pool. Like, I would
Yeah.
really
Put it on an inflatable. Just put it on a rubber ring, float it around the pool. Put it on a lazy boy. If you've got any Thanksgiving traditions, let us know what they are. Is it throwing a turkey in a swimming pool to defrost? Good morning. It is very early in the morning to talk about defrosting turkeys, but let us know what your traditions are. The way to get in touch with us here on the Hayley and Alison show, the command to give to your device, if you are watching via an Echo show and you can see us now and you can see the pillow creases on our faces, the command to give to your device is the word stay. Or if you're listening on an audio only Echo, head over to backchannel.tv and let us know there. It's dead easy. I can't stress it enough. You just pop your little, whatever you want to say to us this morning in the box there. And if you're watching on YouTube also, you can just comment in the box and that will come straight through to us here. Good morning. This is the Hayley and Alison show. We're talking Thanksgiving stories from yesterday. We hope you all had a lovely, lovely day. Apparently there's astronauts celebrating Thanksgiving in space yesterday. They didn't want to feel left out. And I
Yeah.
watched, yeah, of course he did. Like, listen, it's still Thanksgiving, even though we are in space. They just look a little different. There's a video online on edition.cnn if you want to watch that. And there's astronauts that are in space at the moment, Mark van der Heij, and it doesn't say who the other one is, but it's his crewmate, and they're basically dressed up in little Santa hats and elf hats, just floating around being all, that'd be lovely, wouldn't it, to eat all the turkey in the world and then feel weightless after it. Amazing.
I never even thought of that. That would be amazing.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You'd be like, "I still feel light. I'm still okay."
There's still room for some dessert here.
That's a phenomenal thought. I really enjoyed that, Haley. Wow, I wanna be in space. Yeah, they did, and they did, like, a lotta the traditional things, so all of the people that were involved, because I think in total there's 7 people that were on this ship, and so, international, and so, everyone kinda brought a tradition to the table, so, one person said, "Well, we always like to say what we're thankful for," and then I guess another person, they made little paper turkeys, so they had little paper turkeys all over the place. Like, they really got into it. They had cranberry sauce, dehydrated turkey. They tried to do as proper of a Thanksgiving celebration as they could, and I just thought, what an amazing experience. Could you imagine celebrating Thanksgiving in space? Could you imagine, A, doing anything in space? I mean, phenomenal. Yeah.
No, but yeah, if that is you, if you're listening on your spacecraft this morning, get in touch. Let us know. We're talking Thanksgiving. I hope you all had a lovely day yesterday. And there's a news article on ripley's.com that it's 11 examples proving Thanksgiving is a weird holiday. Now, I mean, these are just some facts about things that people have done during Thanksgiving, but here's a little fun one for you, Alison. Sonia Thomas, she is nicknamed the Black Widow. She weighs only about 100 pounds, but she enters these eating competitions. Do you know the competitive eating ones?
Yeah, yeah, I sure do.
We're going to have one live on it. No, she won the 2011 Wild Turkey Eating World Championship by eating more than 5 pounds of meat in only 10 minutes. And there you go. That's why she's been nicknamed the Black Widow, not because of marriages, just because she ate a load of turkey. You wouldn't. Yeah, there you go. I mean, can you eat 5 pounds of turkey in 10 minutes? Let us know. Let us know here on the
I
Haley and
I
Alison
think
show.
I could. I want a challenger. I'm pretty sure when it comes to straight up meat, I think we've talked about this before. Like, I think a steak eating competition, as long as there's not potatoes or sides, I think I could eat that much turkey. I think I could go in hard and just like eat that meat. I think I could. I think I could, guys. So I'm just saying, I'm putting it out there. I'm confident in my meat eating abilities.
There we go. We're not going to. It's good morning. If you've just joined us, we're talking Thanksgiving turkey. That's Alison June Smith there with her meat eating statement. It's Thanksgiving yesterday, so we're just talking stories around that. Let us know if you had a lovely Thanksgiving. I'm sure you did. Some of the weird things and traditions that people have had during Thanksgiving. We found an article where, this has made me feel a little bit sick this morning. But apparently, there's every year to celebrate Thanksgiving, a company called Tofurkey and Gravy introduce basically a turkey soda, a turkey gravy soda for you
Ugh.
to, yeah. Maybe we shouldn't talk about this on a breakfast show.
Good
As you're
morning.
good morning, as you're eating your oatmeal, we are talking gravy soda. But did you know, Alison, that when pilgrims were sitting down for their Thanksgiving meals, potatoes were not on the table at that time because they thought potatoes were poisonous?
Can you imagine that? The years that they went without eating potatoes, probably through famine, probably like bad periods of time. And the whole time they had those potatoes there. They could have been eating those potatoes, but they were like, no,
Could
those are
have got some great
poisonous.
fries. Could have got some. Imagine,
Oh
imagine
my
missing out on
God.
fries all those years.
For years. And
Oh,
then one day somebody cooks it and eats it, and then you're like, it's fine. We've had all these things. We've got tons of these things around. Ah, we didn't know you could eat them. It's amazing. Yeah.
yeah,
Wow.
there you go. Another little fact as well. Did you know that turkeys can reproduce without a mate? What a dream. They can impregnate themselves, turkeys. I mean, these are some fun facts we're giving out today, aren't they? Welcome,
Ah.
good morning. This is the Haley and Alison Show. We are talking weird Thanksgiving traditions. If you've got one, let us know. I mean, this just reminds me of the episode of Friends when Jennifer Aniston made that trifle. But apparently, there's a turkey cake that you can buy. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I saw the picture of that turkey cake, and at first, it actually looked like a cake, you know? I was
Mhm.
like, "Oh, that's a nice, like, Thanksgiving, I don't know, some sort of," and then they were like, "Turkey cake," and when you really look at it, you're like, "Oh god, that's turkey. That's mashed potato. That's a
Yeah, the
turkey
cake.
cake."
It is a turkey cake, Alison. It's
It's a
made from.
turkey cake!
It's a
They
cake
didn't
with a.
lie! They're not lying! Yeah.
No, it's made with layers of sweet potato and turkey and some mashed potato frosting. If you had a turkey cake yesterday, oh God, I bet you're feeling the pain today. We are here on the Haley and Alison Show until 8 a.m. talking Thanksgiving. We're going to be playing some games very, very shortly, so we'd love you to get involved. The way to do so, the command to give to your device if you're watching via your Echo Show is the word say, followed by whatever you would like to tell us this morning. And also, if you are listening on an audio-only Echo, head over to backchannel.tv. You can get involved with the show that way. It's as easy as that. I've got a little bit of a cold this morning, so I apologise. I'm getting really out of breath just talking. That's not a good sign, is it?
Oh, babe. Well, you got a cold. It's hard when you have a cold.
I am so unfair. I can't even do a sentence without needing an inhaler halfway through. That is
Good
where I.
morning.
Good morning. I need to, and I'm excuse me. I'm gonna have to join the gym, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna join the gym. I'm gonna join it December, but there's no point, is there? Joining it in December because I just won't. I mean,
No.
I joined a 24-hour gym, and I thought I'm not going to go at 3 a.m. I can't even go during normal working hours.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know.
If
I
you,
just do at-home workouts now, Haley. I've abandoned the idea of a gym because I know everyone's like, "Oh, you gotta go to a gym. That's when you get the most done. You leave your house." But, like, fitting it into the schedule, I would rather just do a little I don't know. I got some weights. I do weightlifting at home, and then I do a little dance. I do a little dance workout,
do
right?
a little dance.
I
I just do a
do.
little dance. I
I do
put
a little
Baby
dance.
Shark on, have a little dance around.
You know, yeah, I got videos. I love doing aerobic videos. I've always been an aerobic video kinda girl, all my
I,
life. Yeah. My
who
first
is
one
your
was
earliest one?
Alyssa Milano. I don't know. Do you know who Alyssa Milano is?
She's a singer, is she? Was
Alyssa
she the one from
Milano.
Charmed?
Yes, yes, she is
Yes.
from Charmed. Her initial foray for I don't know what getting into entertainment was from a show in North America called Who's the Boss, and she was the daughter in Who's the Boss. And I just, as a young girl, she was a little bit older than me. I was like, oh my god, I look up to her. And then she made this workout video called Teen Steam, and it was all like, yeah, she's working
It
out.
sounds like a
She's
video you should have
I
been watching
know,
at that
I know,
age.
but
Let's just
I
clarify, it was a workout video.
I did it, and she used to sing the opening, "Teen Steam, gotta let it out, gotta let it out," and so that, began my at-home
Ah,
workouts.
there you
Yeah.
go. I used to do my mum's Jane Fonda workout.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
She's
yeah.
ruthless, Jane Fonda. You try doing those exercises next to a sofa, like you can't. There's not enough room.
No.
Very hard to do.
I just
Um,
remember a lot of, like, bridges and a lot of, like, raising your behind exercises, a lot of squats, a lot of, like, bridging, right, where you, like that's all I remember from Jane Fonda workouts, a lot of
yeah,
or leg raises, laying on the ground and raising your leg a lot, I remember a lot of that.
Do you know what I always remember about these workout videos, especially in the 80s? What they used to do is they'd have people that you could follow either side. So they'd have like Jane Fonda in the front, and like to the left of Jane Fonda, there'd be like someone that you could do if you were advanced. So you'd be like, follow Stephanie if you're advanced.
Yeah.
And to the right, there'd be like a woman. She'd be like, oh, if you're a beginner, follow Helen. And Helen's there just smoking, wearing a tabard, just sat in a chair, just like
Helen's the every woman. All right. I can't believe I'm here. All right. I'm like, well, I'm going with Helen. I like Helen.
yeah. If you were a workout video fan, let us know what your favourites were. Do you know what? I'm getting so many emails today because it's Black Friday. I've never had so many people want to get in touch with me today, just telling me there's percentages off wherever they are. But if you, if you would like us to review workout videos, then we can do that here on the Haley and Alison Show happily.
We would love to do that. I would love
just
to
watch
do
them.
that.
Yeah, we're not doing them. We'll just watch them and review them.
Do the hip hop dance one. I will absolutely do it and give you a full review on the whole thing. I am dying to do the Running Man for exercise. Running Man, the Roger Rabbit. Do you remember the Roger Rabbit? Am I the only
I
one?
don't. What's the Roger Rabbit?
Oh, it's like a move where you'd like put one leg behind and then the other leg behind. I mean, I don't have a full screen, so you all can't see it. But Roger Rabbit, the Running Man. There's so many great early '90s classic hip hop moves that. Good little workout. So if anyone can recommend one, I'll do it. I will do it.
There you go. Live on air, she'll do it. We got 2 hours to fill.
If it was live on air, it'd have to be. There used to be this one for people who were not quite as active or couldn't do a lot. It's called Sit and Be Fit. And it's like, yeah, you'd sit.
That sounds up my street, Alison.
Sit and be fit. And it was a lot of like, raise your arms, put your arms down, stretch your hands, put your hands. It was a lot of like arm stretches and sit and be
Wouldn't
fit.
that just build your upper body? So your legs would be really skinny and then the top half of your body would be really hench.
They do some kicking at some point or something. But the whole thing was don't get off the seat. I'm into that sort of workout.
Yeah, I would happily do that workout video. We've said on this show in the past, but I found out I was doing a little bit of research. I'm doing a stand-up show next year. If you're in the UK, come watch it, please. I need the ticket sales. But I was doing a little research into exercise videos because I found out that Jessica Fletcher from Murder, She Wrote has her own workout DVD from the 80s. Not DVD, because obviously the 80s it was on a tape. But a lot of that's just her lying on the floor, moving side to side, looking like she's just had a bad fall. She sort of just moves. It's like she needs to call a warden to come and help her sister get up.
She starts working out, but then she gets distracted and starts solving crimes. You're like, no, Jessica, you're working out here. We're not solving crimes right now. You are working out.
Did you know that Sting's on TikTok now? Of course he is. He's the right target for TikTok videos. But Sting was doing exercises on TikTok the other day.
Sting? What kind of exercises was Sting doing? Was he doing sit and be fit?
He was doing. He was sort of lay on the floor anyway, looking like he was struggling to get up. Maybe it wasn't an exercise. Maybe it was just Sting having a bad fall. He is in his 60s now, isn't he? Welcome to the Haley and Alison Show here live on Backchannel. Sting, if you're listening, let us know some workouts that we can do to sit and be fit. Coming up now, we're going to be doing the 1-star film review. Yes. Every day here on the Haley and Alison Show, what we like to do is we like to take people who are very angry online and they've left bad reviews of films, bad reviews of TV shows, bad reviews of locations, bad reviews of this. Listen, there's no stopping these people. They will review anything.
Anything.
What we do, anything. And what we do is we read out their reviews and we want you to guess what they're talking about. Now, today is a film that they are reviewing and we're going to read out a series of clues. And we want you to see if you can guess what the film is. Now, get involved. The way to do so, like I say, the command to give to your device is the word say. If you are watching on an Echo show or if you're listening on an audio-only device, head over to backchannel.tv, type your answer in there. The first person to get the answer correctly wins a personalised song from Alison Jean Smith. What a prize. What?
That I frantically try to write as we are doing the 1-star movie review. This is a new fun thing that Haley has thrown in, and I really like it.
Yes, she really likes it.
I love it. I love it. I love it, everyone.
Loves it. Then you can't tell because she's Canadian whether she's being sarcastic or not, because everything sounds enthusiastic coming out of Alison. No, really, I love it.
No,
So,
I'm into it. Let's do it.
So we're going to read out some reviews now. Like I say, these are all genuine reviews that people have left online, all 1 star. They've given it all 1 star, and we're going to read out different reviews from different people. Now, myself and Alison is a trained drama teacher. I am just here.
That is not true. Your skills will not go unnoticed. Haley is she's a natural gifted actress. So we like to give each other motivations as we read these out. Now, keep in mind, though, I always like to do this disclaimer before we get into it. This is not necessarily a bad movie. This could be an all-time great movie, an Emmy award winner, an Oscar award winning production. It's just that these people, they the beef and they're taking it out on the review, right? Stuff's going on. They had a fight with their husband. They're angry. They're misdirecting it. So don't be thinking that this movie is a bad movie. It could be one of the greatest all-time films, but these people are giving it a 1 star. So Haley, would you like to read the first review, or would you like me to read the first review?
Okay, let me see how long the first review is. Okay.
I know.
Some of these are quite wordy. Yeah, I'll read the first one. Let's go. How would you like me to read it, Alison? We like to give each other a little bit of motivation.
Okay, Haley, you are you're a crossing guard. You're one of those. What is it? Is it a lolly lady that used to have people cross the road? Is that what you call them here? A lolly lady?
Lollipop lady.
Yeah, we called them crossing guards where we were.
Okay.
So in North America, you're a lolly lady, a crossing guard, but you're in one of those areas where nobody pays attention to you. They just cross the street as they want. So it's like you're not even there. All right, go.
Okay.
Is your character? Yeah.
Okay. It's very niche.
Thank you.
I guess even though we are living in a time where we can get animated films that tell a fun story and are filled with jokes that both adults and kids can enjoy, sometimes they don't punctuate properly, these people.
Never
Angry
do.
people don't punctuate.
It's run-on. It's a lot of run-on sentences with angry people.
It's a lot of run-on sentences. So I can barely breathe as I'm talking anyway without a lack of commas. Let me do this again.
All right.
I guess even though we are living in a time where we can get animated films that tell a fun story and are filled with jokes that both adults and kids can enjoy, sometimes we can still get a stinker that feels like it was made from an era where some studio executive would just say, just make it colourful and stupid. Kids are too dumb to like anything else. The only real saving grace this film has is the fact the voice actors are all talented and doing their jobs great. However, it's the rest of the film that makes it terrible and infuriating when it comes to the end. So sorry, that was a really bad read.
No.
This person does not like commas.
No.
But what we can take away from that is it's an animated film. There's your first clue.
Yeah.
Animated film. And they think that the actors that do the voices are great. So
I was going to say, at least they gave the actors the props, right? They're like, the movie stinks, but the actors did the best with what they could. All right. All right. That's nice. That's nice. And I agree. Haley, these are hard to read because, when
they're very hard to read.
Curious. They don't leave time for so yes. All right. Next review. Let's do this. Another 1 star. Haley, how would you like me to read this?
Okay, so this is another 1 star review that a different person has left. Alison's going to read it out now. So Alison, I would like you to read this out. As always, Alison, I do like you to play an older man.
You do like me playing older male characters.
Older man. So it's a man who's queued up for 6 hours for a Black Friday sale to walk in and find the thing that he wants is no longer on sale.
Okay, great.
Mm-hmm.
This entire film is nothing more than a complete and utter waste of time and resources. The film is about a misfit who constantly bullied and abused, the film is a misfit who constantly bullied and abused everyone around him. The CGI animation is so bad, words can't even begin to describe it. Sorry, bad spelling on their part. Describe it is what I'm assuming. Furthermore, it is completely and utterly pointless. The plot makes no sense. The voice acting makes me think of nails on a chalkboard, and the dialogue makes me want to throw up. Avoid this at all costs.
Oh, scathing review there. The dialogue makes them want to throw up. But what is the film?
Words can't even begin to describe it, guys. Okay?
can't
No,
even begin.
there's no descriptor in this film. Yeah.
They can't even
So-
bid to descript it. There you go. We read them like they're written, people. Let us know what you think the film is. The command to give to your device if you are watching on an Echo Show. Good morning. The word is say. That's all you need to do. The magic word is say, followed by your guess, or head over to Backchannel.tv if you are listening via an audio only Echo. Pop your guess in there. What is the film? We know it's animated. We know the voice actors are good, but a lot of people are very angry in this one. So,
But there is a good clue in that last one I read. When I look over it again, there's an actual movie description a little bit. The film is about a misfit who constantly bullied and abused. Who is? The film is about a misfit. Again, they didn't put is in. The film is about a misfit who is constantly bullied and abused by everyone around him. There we go. All right. There's a
there we
little.
go.
Hey,
And I
there's
tell
the
you
word.
what, Ali,
Yeah.
I'll throw in a bonus clue because this is a hard one today.
It's tricky.
It's tricky.
Tricksters.
Tricky tricksters. It's a Thanksgiving film. Okay. Now there's not many Thanksgiving films, so just take that and run with it. Okay. I'm going to read out the next review now.
Okay.
How would you like me to read this, Alison June Smith?
I would like you to read it. I never get you to do. I haven't done too many male characters with you, so I would like you as well to do old man now because I don't
Okay.
think we've done enough Haley old man characters. So I would like you to do this as an old man who. Ooh, you're at a relative's house and they are just taking so long to make the Thanksgiving dinner. All right. You've
Okay.
been there for hours. You're starving. You're an old guy. You don't have time for this. That's your motivation.
Okay. Just getting old man ready. I can't do it. I can't.
No, you can. I
can't.
believe in
Okay,
you. That was
you
great.
believe in me. Thank you, Alison. This may be the first movie review I have ever written, and I'm now in my 40s. Not that old, really, is he?
It's a rough 40s. Sorry, I didn't
rough.
read that part.
We didn't read that. Thought I would get a movie to watch with my 9 and 11-year-old on a Saturday night. Wasn't worth the $1.28 I spent to get it out of the R box. I rented it first and I watched the trailer online after. I knew I was in trouble already. I don't think I can continue this voice, Alison. I think people will
You
turn
continue
off.
on with it regular voice. It's fine.
Yeah, thank you. I think it's really sad that these filmmakers are making money off children now. To be honest, I turned it off after about 20 to 30 minutes. It was that bad. Bad animation, horrible storylines, wacky characters. Got sucked in because of names like Wilson and Harrelson. Woody Harrelson. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I usually filter movies through another site and should have done the same here. I truly do believe the children's films are making a bit of a comeback, but this one just does it no justice at all. Me thinking about the makers of this film is actually a lot funnier than the film itself, Living the American Dream. Lol. Don't know why the lol was in there.
Lol.
There's nothing funny about that statement.
That's inappropriate use of lol, but we'll move on from there. Okay, well, you mentioned some names. We've got Wilson and Harrelson, which are the last names, which I think we do add in the spoon feeding round as well, but it's come in a little bit early. That's nice. This guy just can't handle it. He watched it for a bit. He thinks it's one of the children's movies that is just, he just doesn't buy into it. He does. There's been a lot of complaining about the story. So people do not like this storyline about a misfit who is bullied and picked on.
Yeah, because they love the actors. Of course they do. But
They
the
do.
storyline, no. Sometimes you get that though, don't you? I mean, I don't know what the film is, but if you have a guess at who you think the film is, good morning. Get your words out, Haley. What the film is, get your guesses in. The command to give to your device is the word say if you're watching on an Echo Show, or hop over to backchannel.tv, put your guess in there, and you could be in with a chance of winning a personal song from Alison June Smith. But good actors in it. I'll read out some of the actors in it actually before you give the next clue. Actually, Alison, we'll do it that way because it is a toughie today. It stars, great cast, Woody Harrelson, Owen Wilson, your favourite.
I love. Wow.
That's Alison's impression.
Wow.
It just wasn't. It's like a gust of wind's just gone past the mic. That is, according to Alison.
Wow.
That is what Owen Wilson sounds like. Amy Poehler, love her, and George Takei. Takeshi. How do I say his surname? Apologies, George, if you're listening. I do know that because obviously he was on a reality TV show in the UK and he was great. But there you go. It was released in 2013. Get your guesses in. What is the film we are talking about? Alison, last review now. If you could read this out in the style of a mum who's just cooked a Thanksgiving dinner, but everyone that she's cooked for, they said, you know what, I'm not actually hungry, I'm full. And she's prepared a full meal. Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one. Okay. A Thanksgiving movie about two turkeys going back in time to keep turkeys off the menu at the first Thanksgiving, setting aside the fact that they probably weren't the main course if they were eaten at all. Nobody should have expected this to be anything but a cheap kids' movie. The jokes are so bland that I find it hard kids would enjoy it, and the ending I found even more infuriating, which serves no greater purpose for education. This isn't a movie. It's just an hour and a half long commercial put into some very cheap looking and generic animation that looks like it belongs with those direct to DVD bargain bin DVDs that are always in Walmart and looks like no one but confused grandparents buy.
Scathing 1-star review there, but what is the film they are talking about? We are playing the 1-star movie review here on the Hayley and Alison Show on Backchannel this morning. Get involved. You can win the chance to win a personalised song from our lovely Alison June Smith, giving away the big prizes here on the Hayley and Alison Show. But what is the film they are talking about? We know it's an animated film. We know it's set in Thanksgiving. We now know the film is about turkeys going back in time. Of course it is. Of course it is. Me and Self and Alison, we write films, we write sitcoms, don't get a commission, but someone goes to them with the idea that two turkeys travel back in time and they're like, yes, we will buy that.
We're on board.
We're on board. What is the film though? Get in touch. The command to give to your device if you are watching on an Echo show, good morning, and you can see the tiredness in myself and Alison's eyes this morning, is the word say, or hop onto backchannel.tv if you were on your phone. Get your guesses in. Last time to do so. We do the spoon-fed round now where we give you some really easy clues and hopefully you'll get it. It was released in 2013. It's an animated film. And like we said before, all the characters are turkeys. All of them. All of the characters are turkeys.
It's all turkeys. Turkeys.
All turkeys. All turkeys.
Can you make a turkey noise? Gobble, 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 gobble. No, she won't do it. All right.
No, and don't ever do that ever again on air. I'm going to read you out the plot summary from IMDb even. I always get those letters mixed around. It says, two turkey. Listen to this. Imagine going into like a studio and saying, look, I've got an idea for a film. And they're like, what is it? And you go, right, okay. Two turkeys from opposite sides of the tracks must put aside their differences and team up to travel back in time to change the course of history and get turkeys off the Thanksgiving menu for good. Let's make that film.
It was written by a vegan. That's what I'm assuming. Can I assume that? Can I assume it was written by a vegetarian vegan person who's like, you know what? We're gonna get the kids when they're young. We're gonna get the kids.
Travel back in time. Turkeys travel back in time. That got a commission. What is the film? Listen, it's a hard one today because I've never seen this. Have you seen this, Alison? Have you heard of this film?
I have not seen this film, and the more and more I'm reading about it from the reviews, I kind of can buy into, like, I think it's crafty. There's not a lot of Thanksgiving movies out there, so here's one, and they probably did go, yeah, there's not, like, because I can't think of a big hit Thanksgiving cartoon flick, so I'm sure this was, I get why they went with it.
It is. I'll tell you what it is. Should we just tell people what it is? Should we tell them?
Let's tell them, because this is tricky, everyone.
Yes. Tricky. The answer, the film that was left several 1-star reviews, is the movie Free Birds, as in free, F-R-E-E, not three. Three birds. What did the film get on IMDb? Producer Will, can you let us know? I would love to know what that is. Here he is. That's quick, like lightning.
I don't know, but I'll look it up. Whilst I'm looking it up, I was looking
Will.
for other Thanksgiving kind of TV movies and TV shows.
I have a great Thanksgiving movie. Sorry to cut in. I have a great one. It's called Home for the Holidays. It has Robert Downey Jr. in it. It also has, why am I blanking on who the main lead girl was in it? Home for the Holidays. I should Google it while I talk. Anyway, it is hysterical. It's about a woman, and this is so typical. And right at Thanksgiving, she loses her job. She gets fired by her boss. While she's getting fired, for some reason, she's impulsive and she tries to kiss her boss, thinking that like that'll get her job back. So it's like disastrous. Then she has to go home to her parents' house for Thanksgiving. The daughter's like, "Hey, I'm gonna go have Thanksgiving with my first boyfriend. By the way, I might, really, to a deep relationship here." So, and mom's like, "What?" So mom has lost her job, kissed her boss. Her daughter's gone off with her first boyfriend. She's going home, and it's just like the mayhem that is like ensues when you go back to your parents' place after not being there for so long. She's in her childhood bedroom. It just is a real like. For me, I was like, "Oh yeah, this would be my life. This would be my life."
It sounds traumatic for something that's meant to be a fun day, Alison.
Funny. It's so funny. Yeah. So that's
Holly Hunter.
Holly Hunter. Yeah.
Holly Hunter.
And 5.8 out of 10.
Ooh, that's not good,
So,
Ali. That's
not
not good.
Not a high rating.
It's got Robert Downey Jr. I don't know how else to sell
Oh,
it.
no,
to
sorry. Freebird
got 5.8.
got 5.8.
Yeah, not my movie.
Home for the Holidays got a whopping 6.6.
There we go. Well,
So
Alison
much,
recommends
right?
it. That's a good enough recommendation for me, people.
A lot of the stuff I was looking at was about like the Thanksgiving specials of kind of long-running TV shows, like the Thanksgiving episodes of Friends, for example. Like there's loads of those, which are quite funny.
Yes.
But there aren't that many movies, based on Thanksgiving. Which
No,
is
because
weird
if you're making a Thanksgiving movie, you might as well make a Christmas movie.
All right,
I suppose.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
Because I almost did Groundhog Day.
Yeah.
Which is a great movie, and I'm sure
brilliant movie
cropping up at Christmas. So, spoiler alert, on a future one-star movie review, it's Groundhog Day.
And do you know what we should do? We should do it the day after as well, and then the day after that, and then the day after that.
I mean, just copy and paste. You're making my job a bit easier.
Oh, what a funny joke. Thank you, Producer Will.
Thank you.
We love you,
Producer
Will.
Will is here with us until 8 a.m. this morning on the Hayley and Alison Show. Don't know why I went like Dick Van Dyke in Mary Poppins. The Hayley and Alison Show. We're going to be doing our Agony Auntie section very, very shortly. So if you have a problem you'd like us to discuss live on air, then get in touch. The command to give to your device is the word say, or hop onto Backchannel TV and type your problem in there. We're going to be answering them very shortly. Coming up in the second hour of the show, we're going to be talking weird traditions. So if this Thanksgiving, your family has a weird tradition that you'd like us to discuss on air, get involved. We're going to be talking Thanksgiving disasters. And we're also going to be having a competitive game of true or false that myself and Alison take far too seriously for what is meant to be a fun morning show. But now, like I say, myself and Alison are your glamorous younger agony aunties. We're going to attempt to solve your problems now. As always, Alison, we have a disclaimer.
We are not professional therapists, everyone. I mean, you're going to hear some brilliant ideas, but again, we have not been professionally trained. This is all just off the top of our heads, out of our hearts. We look, whether we solve it or not, we're offering some options. Maybe a little laugh about things is all we get out of this, but one way or the other. And also, I always like to encourage people listening, if you think you have some good advice for somebody going through these problems, if you've been through some, please let us know. Hayley has described so many times how easy it is to get involved. And so please, we encourage you to jump in, because sometimes we just need to know that we're not the only ones going through some of these issues in the world. So let's get started. Let's get in. Let's tuck into our first problem.
Okay, first problem today, Ali.
Okay.
If you would like to wrap your ears around this one.
I'm ready.
I'm wondering about building new relationships with one's extended family. One's extended family. This is from the Queen. Um, I was only close with my immediate family growing up, but recently I've had a chance to get to know a cousin and her young kids. She seems to be equally excited about building a closer relationship. What does being a good extended family member mean, especially for kids? I don't feel I have role models and I don't live nearby, so I'm feeling adrift. And that one's from Amanda.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay, I was the only one with close immediate family growing up recently. I have to change it to a cousin and a kid.
Alison, just bear with us a minute or two while Alison mutters and speaks in tongues.
I just really, yeah, exactly. I just,
Kids.
Haley, what do you think? What are your initial thoughts here? I want to
I mean,
ingest this a little bit.
I'm not exactly entirely sure, Amanda, what the issue is. I think you're asking how to build relationships with family members, as in how to be a good role model. Good role model, Amanda, I'm sure you are.
Yeah.
As long as you don't do anything, just that. I'm trying to think of a person who wouldn't be a good role model. Like a rock star or someone
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
just be yourself, Amanda.
Yeah.
And just offer to do maybe days out with your family, so you can get to know them a little bit better that way. It says that you don't live nearby, but what you could say is, I'm visiting on this date. Shall we do something fun? Shall we go like a zoo, or shall we go for something to eat and get to know each other that way? I think as long as you're a kind person, then you as a child, the family members I look up to are ones that always give me their time. So it's not
Yes.
about what you do or you spend, it's stuff that they sort of do with you. So I always remember my uncle playing games with us and spending time with us and pretending to that we were in planes, and he'd fly us around the room and stuff. I know stuff like that you remember, like doing things and making cakes or things like that. So they're memories that you can have. It's not about what you spend, it's about sort of the memories that you make. Would you say, Ali?
100%. Will has said this so many times too, and I agree. It's about shared memories or shared experiences. The first time I heard producer Will, say that, I was like, 100%. The more shared experiences you can make, the better. And also, I feel like your pressure is off of you because your extended relative seems to be equally as excited about building a closer relationship. Right. So they're excited about this as well. So I think your initial stages are just spending some time, see what they're about, getting to know them, and you just take your time. It's like building any relationship. You go into it, you communicate, show them you. Don't try and also don't be doing this. I'm the best relative in the world, right? Just go in and be you. Be yourself, get to know them, find out what their interests are, start maybe doing some things based around their interests, especially with kids. Because, kids change so much. It also depends on the age of the kids. If they're real young, they just might want to, I don't know, go play with rocks outside, but who knows?
Did you do that a lot as a kid, Holly?
I did. I used to find favorite rocks and wash them. And anyway,
that explains a lot.
I cared for rocks as a
just
child.
Need to carry these rocks around with me.
Yeah. But when I first came to England, I was getting to know my extended family because I did not know them. I did not know my aunt, my uncle, and my cousins. I did not know them from Adam. And so that was a whole process. And it's like getting to know anyone. You spend some time together. You have that initial family bond. So maybe you could talk about people that you know within the family. But then you can talk about current lives and what's going on. I guess what I'm saying is just baby steps. Don't feel that there's any pressure on you to be anything more than who you are. And that's what they want. They want you and you want them. So just remember that.
And failing that, just make friends with rocks instead, because they'll never let you down, a rock.
They're always there. They're always there.
Always there in your pocket. So thank you, Alison.
Don't go swimming with them.
Don't make sure you take them out when you're on a flight as well, because they are classed as a weapon.
They are. No matter how pretty or smooth they are still considered a weapon on planes.
Thank you, Ali. We are dealing with your problems today. Dealing with them. We're very loosely chatting about them on air on the Haley and Alison show. We are here until 8 a.m. If you've got a problem you'd like us to discuss, maybe today or on another show, then get involved. The way to do so, the command to give to your device is the word "say" followed by your problem, or hop on to backchannel.tv on your phone. Send us your problems that way. Ali, would you like to see? You read me a problem. I'll see if I can.
All right.
Make it worse.
Let's read this one. Yeah, take it in. Here we go.
I'm taking it in.
I am a fairly attractive and well-socialized guy with a
Mhm.
self-esteem problem that makes it difficult for me to assert that I'm fairly attractive and well socialized. For the most part, I keep that under control, but romantic situations are challenging. Being fairly attractive and well socialized, wow, he says this a lot.
He
Being
says it
fairly
I mean,
attractive,
he seems quite confident to me to
it's,
mention it a
yeah,
few
being
times.
fairly attractive and well socialized. I don't have much trouble meeting women. Many of my friends are women. The problem is getting from being friendly to being physical. Okay, I'm not the mayor, and this isn't another friend zone complaint. Friends is easy and comfortable, and more is or feels complicated and scary. I don't know how to get there. I don't know how other people get there. And much of the time, it seems better to stay put. What am I supposed to say or do? How do I know when to say or do it? How do I avoid panicking or feeling skeevy?
What's skeevy?
I guess skeevy would be like
Creepy.
sleazy,
Okay.
creepy, creepy. Yeah,
There's very long and convoluted these problems this morning, aren't they? Let's have a look. You're a fairly attractive man. You've stated that a few times.
yeah.
Uh, I mean, if you're fairly attractive to me, I don't. I mean, it's difficult, isn't it? I mean, I'm not really sure how to answer that because if you were a fairly attractive man who was my friend and I was single, I'd be going on a date with you.
Yeah. Yeah. You're confident. You
Mm.
know.
What's your annual income? Let us
Oh,
know. Let us know
dear.
how much money you're on. Maybe that needs to be said. You're fairly attractive. Just state straight away. Say, listen, I'm on $120,000 a year. That'll pique their interest. You could do that.
Do you know, I think, yeah, this is true. Let them
Yeah.
know the moolah you make. That might pique interest. Here's what I'm thinking. Here's what I want to ask you, dear listener. How much attention are you paying to them? So when you're spending time with a woman, how much are you really focusing on them as opposed to analyzing the behavior that you're giving to them? Because here's what I think. I think when you're being yourself and she's having a nice time, she's going to give some pretty clear signals as to we are more than friends. You know, like there are things like I don't know, Haley, I don't know about you, but a lot of people say like when a woman will like touch you or there will just be I think what you
Play
need
with
to
their
do
hair.
yeah. Yeah, they will play with their hair. They'll do different things. So I think what you need to do is not be so much in your head analyzing the situation, but maybe be a bit more present with when you're with these women and like l- pay attention to the feelings that are going on in that moment. Also, what they say, right? If a girl starts talking about my boyfriend, my ex-boyfriend, da 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 da
Well,
da.
that's a little tiny sign, that isn't it? That they're really
Yeah.
not into.
Yeah. So I think
Subtle things.
it's a lot more about looking into the social cues from the other person as opposed to wondering in your own head, well, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? I think you need to be a bit more present in the moments that you're with these lovely ladies, and you will know. Women,
Yeah.
we do tell. We let you know. We let you
Oh,
know if we're interested. Yeah.
we let
Yeah.
you know. Yeah, and we let you know if we're not interested. We'll avoid your calls. We'll balk as you're talking to us. We'll just, we do make it very clear if we're interested. So there will be signs there. Failing that, just put a little note saying, "Do you like me?" Tick this box, yes or no, like you used to do in primary school. Maybe then that way you can find out. Solving another problem. Here on the
There
Haley and
we
Alison
go.
show. Another problem solved. If you've
Also,
got a problem,
I've
sorry,
got
Ali,
I've
go
got
on.
one more thing I want to add to that. Sorry, before I walk away from that. Before we close the door on this problem. Pay attention to the person who's talking that you're with. Do they say I a lot? Is it all about them? I, or are they asking a lot of questions about you? If they're engaging and wanting to know about you, that shows interest in you. If all they're doing
Mhm.
is talking about their life, you are just an ear that they can talk at. That's a
Yeah.
big indication there too. How's that? I thought that was a good one. I just thought of that last
Yeah,
minute. Yeah.
that is good. If they say things like, "Anyway, that's enough about me. What do you think about me?" Then they're
Yeah.
not the one for you. They're
They
not
do
the
not.
one
They're not
for
into
you.
you. Yeah.
Here we go. Another problem. My stepfather was going away. My stepfather was going to be away for my mum's birthday. I planned a party for her and told him the date. Then I bought tickets to a show on my mum's actual birthday. Now he is flying home on her birthday and planned a surprise party. I'm mad he didn't talk to me. Mad he made my party not the real one. This is typical of him. Do I lose the argument, my money, and go?
Hmm.
So the stepdad has basically planned a party for his mum on the same day that he'd already planned a party. Is that right?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. My stepfather was going to be away for my mom's birthday. I planned then I bought tickets. Now he's flying home. But no, he's flying home on her birthday. I planned a surprise. Look, I would be frustrated too, but at the end of the day, it's about her, right? It's about your mom's big day. So at some point, maybe have a discussion with him and be like, hey, listen, I think you doing this, you didn't really listen to me when I told you what I had planned. But I wouldn't make this a big thing right now. I would just, I would go, I would celebrate the birthday. Remember, this is about her. This isn't about you guys. And have a conversation with your stepfather later on, right? Just make it about her. Celebrate the nice day. At the end of the day, she deserves a party. It is frustrating. You wanted to be the one to give the party. Now he's done all this, but you know what? They go low, you go high, as Michelle Obama says. You know what? You move on. You celebrate the day. You make it the best party ever that you can. Your mom. And I would have a little word with your stepdad afterwards. That's what I would do.
I mean, I think you're being very nice there, Alison. What I would do is I would kick off royally if they'd done that. If they'd tried to overstep on my party, I would be livid. I mean, you're right, Alison. They should rise above it, but I wouldn't be standing for that. I'd just invite everyone to my party instead.
I'd be like,
Petty.
if you don't come to my party, I don't even care if my mom's not there. If you're not at my party,
Yeah. Your mum doesn't have to even be there. You just go ahead, enjoy the party. That is my advice, and that is why I'm a lonely woman. This is the Hayley and Alison show. We are solving your problems. Producer Will, do you have a problem for our lovely Alison June Smith to solve?
Of course I do. I've got tons of problems.
Tons.
I've also got one that a listener sent in.
All right, let's start with those, and then
Okay.
then we'll talk after. Will.
We'll circle back. Okay. Okay, here we go. I am an introverted person who often gets mistaken for an extrovert. I've loved having very real and valid excuses for not seeing people face to face, and I'm dreading the return to in-person socializing and its demands. Part of this is because the pandemic and subsequent quarantining made me realize how much I was overextending myself in an extroverted world and wearing myself out. But the other source of this dread is that I feel like a lot of the people I hung out with in the before times just aren't good for me anymore. We have different values, and I think we really don't see the world in the same way. I also have this sinking feeling that I just don't like a lot of these people all that much, and that maybe I never really did in the first place. It's possible that the friends and acquaintances are having similar reservations about me. What do I say to the people who do want to hang out soon? There's a lot to unpack there. Also, what immediately jumps out at me is that I feel like you don't want to hang out with these people. These people aren't your friends and you don't like them. Therefore, you don't have to hang out with them.
Yeah, it's that simple. It's that simple. And you know what? I think a lot of people from the pandemic have analyzed their lives and been like, you know what? I was overextending myself. I was running around. I was doing lots of things for other people and not maybe for myself, or figuring out what it was that made me happy. So good for you for seeing this, knowing this, acknowledging it. And you know, the older we get, I think the nicer it is that we learn that, you know, we don't have to have people in our lives just for the sake of having people in our lives. Every year that I get older, I know I filter out some other people. And it's not a cruel thing. It's just, you know, I think you only need so many real genuine friends. My only concern with this is finding new people, because you're like, I don't really want to get out there. I don't want to, you know, which, hey, I respect that. But I don't want you to isolate yourself. I do want you to get rid of people. Yeah. I don't want you to be with people that you don't want to spend time with. But I do then want you to focus on what are the qualities of people I'd want to spend time with, and start looking to figure out what type of people you do want to surround yourself with.
So figure out, like you said, that you don't share the same values with some of your current friends. So find new people who share your values, who do have similar values, and hang out with them instead.
Yeah.
But then also on top of that, you can set your boundaries. So you say like, oh, so you're not overextending yourself. You can set your boundaries to say, I'm only going to hang out on Saturday nights, or like, whatever it is, whatever you need to do, whatever your boundaries need to be, so that you're not overdoing it. Yeah. And also, like, I know what you mean. Like, I was anxious about doing in-person things again to start with, but it is fun.
Yeah.
Like, I think you forget.
Yeah. Because we were so on our own for so long. We do forget that there is an energy exchange when you're with people, and with people in person. So I do think that is an important thing. But I want you to find the way that you feel comfortable. What kind of environments would you be? And I mean, maybe you really do need to look at, the group of friends that you have, filter it down to the ones that you do think are quality, and then make some plans with them.
Yeah.
And just, go,
I'm
all right.
picturing some kind of like, almost like a game show to figure out of your group of friends, some kind of like competition, or maybe like a quiz or a test to figure out which ones are the ones that you actually like. And then you can, like, every week you could eliminate like an old friend who doesn't make the cut. I'm here for that. Haley Ellis.
Yes, Will Dell.
You're not an introvert, are you, Haley Ellis?
No, I can be in certain situations if I don't know anybody there. Like, I've been doing a lot of mum and baby groups. Yeah, they're as bad as what they sound like, but they're very hard to get talking to other mums, especially when you have a strange sense of humour like I do. They don't want to.
Thought you were going to say, especially when you have a strange baby.
No,
baby's perfect.
But yeah, like I find that difficult to talk to other mums. So I don't anymore. I just don't.
Yeah, don't try. I remember when I first moved into a house full of strangers, I was well nervous, but I did a well good job and I made friends.
Yeah,
I tried to act like dead normal.
We've got some problems coming up tomorrow from housemates in the Leeds area.
Okay, it's funny that, isn't it?
It's weird.
You would think that as the person who puts the questions together, they'd have weeded those out.
Very wordy today as well. Anyway, thanks, producer Will.
Oh, okay. Well,
no, love you so much.
Let me tell you, have I got a problem for you for Monday? One of the people I produce is very picky about.
Producer Will, a ray of sunshine on a darkened day. This is the Haley and Alison show. Thank you for listening. If you are coming up in the next hour, we are into our second hour. We are here until 8 a.m. There are shows here all day on Backchannel, so get involved with them. Coming up after ourselves is the wonderful Liv Harrison with Liv Every Day. Following that, it's the Anthony Davis show, and then it's your pal Hal. He's here. I think it's 2 till 4, but I could be wrong. I will let you know that very, very shortly. Is that right?
It is 2 to 4. It is 2 to 4.
It is 2 to 4. We're going to be talking weird traditions in the second half of the show. We're going to be talking Thanksgiving disasters in a fun new game, and we're going to be now playing competitive true or false. Myself and Alison June Smith, we have a game of true or false here every day that you can get involved with. Like I say, it's so easy. The command to give to your device is the word say, or hop onto backchannel.tv. Let us know what you think the answers are. There's 2 teams. There's myself and there's Alison, and one of us will be victorious, and that person will be me, because I will play until I win, even if it goes over until the Liv Harrison show. So what we're going to do...
We're sorry. Haley is very competitive.
We're in deadlock. I need to win. We're going to be playing true or false. We're going to ask a series of true or false questions to each other. And it's as easy as that. Get involved. Let us know what you think the answer is. Help us out help me out more importantly, because Alison has been doing pretty well at this week, whereas I can't even string a sentence together. That's very clear.
It's this week though, Haley. We know between you and I, you are the stronger. You've got the stronger true and false skills.
Yeah, I am stronger physically, mentally,
legs,
and emotionally.
Strong legs.
Yeah, strong legs. Okay, let's mention that again. So here we go. Alison, you're going to go first or second?
Why don't I go first? I'll go first. You go ahead and ask me, and I'll go first. All right, here we go.
Thanksgiving theme, true or false? Which isn't going to be good for me. But there we go. Abraham Lincoln. Do you remember him, Ali? Abraham Lincoln. He
Abes.
was the he was the first American president to declare Thanksgiving as a holiday. But is that true or is it false? Abraham Lincoln was the first American president to declare Thanksgiving as a holiday. True or false? True or false?
True or false? Well, I don't know if I've mentioned this, but I'm Canadian, everyone. I'm not. Haley is being sarcastic, which is great because we do that in Canada. Yes. So I don't know tons about. I don't have all the presidents memorized, but you know what? Abraham Lincoln is a pretty monumental one. I know he did a lot of good things. I'm going to say Abraham Lincoln was the first American president to declare Thanksgiving as a holiday. Although Thanksgiving has been a holiday. No, I'm going to say true. I'm sticking with my instincts. I'm not going to second guess myself. I'm saying true. Abraham Lincoln was the first American president. If there are Americans listening and you know, please jump in right now. Jump in right now and let me know if that
Too
is
late.
right.
You're locked in. You've locked in the answer.
I said true. I'm going true.
Okay, so Abraham Lincoln was the first American president to declare Thanksgiving as a holiday. Is that true or false? Alison said true. I can reveal the answer is false. It was George Washington. He issued a proclamation to observe Thanksgiving to observe the adoption of the US Constitution. Very wordy, but there you go. George Washington. So I'm afraid, well, I'm not afraid. I'm quite happy that you were wrong there.
She's delighted. She's delighted that I got the first one wrong. That's all right. We're just starting up. All right. All right. So, Haley, here we go. True or false?
True or
false. One of America's founding fathers suggested the turkey rather than the bald eagle be the national U.S. bird. So one of America's founding fathers suggested the turkey rather than the bald eagle be the national U.S. bird. Is that
Well, I can imagine that because of Thanksgiving, because the turkey's massive. We've already talked a lot about turkeys this morning. But at the same time, I'm thinking, would you want a turkey tattoo? Because a lot of people, they have the American flag, they've got the bald eagle, strong bird.
Yeah, the bald eagle looks tough. The bald eagle looks tough. The turkey looks just like bewildered. Looks like Owen Wilson. Wow.
Wow. You wouldn't want a turkey just with its giblets and all that gobbledygook. What's that thing called under the chin? One of those. You wouldn't want that on a tattoo.
No.
However, tattoos weren't around then, were they, when the founding fathers were busy? Were they? Let us know.
I'm sure they've all got tats. They've all got tats. No.
One of America's founding fathers. Okay, I'm going to say that's true. It could be true. Turkey's big. Thanksgiving. It's all about the turkey. I'm going to go true.
All right, Haley. Off to a great start today. That is absolutely correct. You are true. Benjamin Franklin in 1784 suggested the wild turkey. Haley is dancing the wild turkey right now. Would be a more appropriate national bird instead of bald eagle because, though silly and vain, turkeys are more respectable birds and are birds of courage. I don't know how Benjamin knows that as a fact. All the turkeys that he's known are respectable and they are courageous. So,
well, they've got to be courageous around Thanksgiving anyway, here we go. True or false, Alison? Get involved with the game, and the command to give to your device is the word say if you're watching on an Echo show. Let us know whether you think it's true or false. Help us out here. Alison June Smith, true or false? Harry Truman began a tradition of turkey pardons.
I don't fully understand what that is.
I don't.
I'm gonna say.
I'm glad I never got that question. True or false?
Oh, Harry Truman began a tradition of turkey pardons. I'm gonna say true, just because I don't even know what that is, so I don't feel it could be made up. So I'm going true. That's what I'm doing. I'm saying true. Harry Truman. Also, his last name's Truman. So, yeah, we're going with true. That's my logic on this one. Yeah.
Alison Hughes with good logic, Alison. Good logic, because it is true. In 1947, she's delighted. In 1947, Truman started the presidential turkey pardon, which is still a tradition today. It is rumored that Abraham Lincoln unofficially began this tradition, however, when he pardoned his son, Tad's pet turkey. But it is true. Harry Truman, allegedly in 1947. So there you go, Alison. You get a point. Hey, well done,
We both have
you.
a point now, but you are in the lead because I
I am in
lost
the
a point.
lead.
So, okay, here
Yeah,
we go. Here we go.
don't forget that.
Hey, I will never forget it. True or false, Haley? True or false? In 2007, two turkeys earned a trip to Disney World on Thanksgiving Day. So, in 2007, two turkeys earned a trip to Disney World on Thanksgiving Day. True or
I'd
false?
love that to be true. I hope it is true, just because obviously, turkeys are in great danger around Thanksgiving. I like the fact that they've just gone, do you know what? You two have a day out in Disneyland. Strap them into the Space Mountain. Let them have a little wander around. Get the picture talk with Mickey Mouse. That'd be great, wouldn't it? Great day.
Yes.
Oh, I'd
It is
love it to be
brilliant.
true. I'd love it to be true. Let it be true. Please
You're
let it
going
be
with
true.
true? You're going with true?
Yeah, I just want it to be true.
Well, Haley, I'm glad that you trust your happy instincts because it is true.
Hey!
President, on Thanksgiving Day, yes, President George W. Bush pardoned two turkeys named May and Flower. See that? Mayflower, May and Flower,
Mayflower. Hey.
who were flown to Orlando to serve as honorary grand marshals for the Disney World Thanksgiving Parade.
I love
Aw.
that. Oh,
He
they were in the
pardoned
parade. That's
Yeah, he
exciting.
pardoned two of them. So two turkeys. The rest
What a great
massacred.
day.
The rest
Good morning.
those
Welcome to
two.
the Haley and Alison show here on Backchannel. We're playing competitive true or false. We're going to decider now. So if Alison gets this wrong, she is out the game and I've won
I'm
for
out.
the week.
Yeah.
So here you go. True or false?
Right.
Eating turkey does in fact make you sleepy. Is that true or is that false?
That is 100% true. Trypta something is what is in turkey that literally trypta, it starts with trypta. It literally does scientifically give you sleepy endorphins. 100% true.
Oh, Alison, she knew that one. That was unfair. Yes, it is true. Turkey contains an amino acid, which you're quite right, is called tryptophan, which is a natural sedative. So if after your turkey dinner yesterday you felt a little bit sleepy, that is why. Maybe you should have turkey before bed. Just help you get
We
those
should all just a little
8
piece of
hours.
turkey.
Yeah,
a
little
little bit
piece
of
of
May and
turkey.
flour before bed. Brr, brr, brr.
A bit of bread there. But yeah, well done, Alison. Okay, we're into deciding now. If I get this right, I've won.
Yep. Yeah. So here we go. Here we go. The Thanksgiving tradition of watching football on Thanksgiving Day started in 1934 when the first National Football League, the NFL, game that took place on that holiday. So, sorry, the Thanksgiving tradition of watching football on Thanksgiving Day started in 1934 with the first National Football League game that took place on the holiday. Is that true or is that false?
I mean, your question was a lot easier than mine.
It sure was. It sure was.
Oh, I've no idea. So this is going to be a complete guess. The last two questions have been true, though. So I'm going to, if I'm working out a pattern,
yeah,
I'm going to go false.
It is a big thing, right? Watching football, that's what they do on Thanksgiving. It's one.
Has it been around since the 1930s, though? I don't know when was American football sort of started or founded? I can't imagine it being. Mind you, soccer in the UK was around from 1930, but it wasn't huge. Oh no, I don't know. I'm just gonna go false because the last couple have been true. Yeah, and yeah. If anyone knows the answer, let me know. If you were around in 1934 and you knew, the command to give to your device is the word "say." But okay, no one's helping me, so I'm going to go false.
Okay, that is your final answer. False.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Well, Haley, I want you to know that you are a winner this week, baby. You are a winner. The answer is false. College football played on Thanksgiving has been a tradition since 1876.
Oh,
Thank you very much. The NFL joined the tradition in 1934 when the Detroit Lions took on the Chicago Bears. The Bears. 1876 it's been going on.
I did not know that. Now I do. I am the winner. Sorry, who won again, Ali?
You won. You won,
Oh, thank
Haley.
you.
You
Thank
won.
you.
You
If you
won.
could just get that as a little clip, producer Will.
She won. She
I
won. She
won.
won.
We will be playing another game of True or False as of Monday. It is. I am the winner though for this weekend, and I will dine out on that all weekend. That was True or False on the Haley and Alison show. But coming up now, we're going to be talking about weird Thanksgiving traditions. If you or your family have a weird holiday or family a Thanksgiving tradition, do let us know what it is.
Oh,
The command to give to your device is the word say if you're watching us on an Echo show, or hop over to backchannel.tv if you're on your phone. Let us know what they are. I'd love to hear what your weird Thanksgiving tradition is, because we found an article, or our producer Will found an article on Ranker, which is 14 of the strangest Thanksgiving traditions ever. Now, apparently, this is an unusual one. In Indianapolis, people have started an annual tradition of dressing their turkey in a baby onesie. Of course they do. Dousing it in lighter fluid, attaching it to a long chain, lighting it on fire. I mean, this is going on, and throwing it across the length of a football field. Now, this tradition was started by a bunch of dudes who wanted to see a flaming turkey streak through the night sky, and it's now an annual thing. I mean, that sounds terrifying.
yeah, it is terrifying. It's absolutely terrifying, but it also is not shocking. I could see someone. I mean, look, they've thrown them in pools to defrost them. Dressing their turkey in a baby onesie, dousing it in lighter fluid, and attaching. It's a lot that they're doing. It's a lot that they're doing.
It's a lot. It's a lot. And also, like, when you're like going, oh, what's your family traditions for Thanksgiving? You're like, oh, we just all get together. I'll tell you what we do. We like to eat a certain meal or something like that. That's a tradition, isn't it? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
At Christmas time, at the holidays, we like to have the same wreath on the door. That's our tradition. Not dousing a turkey in petrol fluid and attaching it to a chain and throwing it across a field. If I was seeing a new partner, and they said, hey, do you want to come over to ours for Thanksgiving? We've got to do this thing, though, traditionally first. I would never see them again.
It's just bizarre. I mean, that is a bizarre one. That is. Thank you very much. I mean, I thought Guy Fawkes Day was weird here, but that's a good one. That's a good one. Setting a turkey on fire.
We are talking weird Thanksgiving traditions. If you have a weird Thanksgiving tradition, or your family does, or you know of someone who does, then let us know what that is. The command to give to your device is the word say if you're watching us on the live feed. And if you are watching on the live feed, that was a turkey flying past satellite. Also, if you're listening on the audio only Echo, then head to backchannel.tv. Get involved in the chat that way. Backchannel is the only place to listen, watch, and interact with hosts live via your Echo. And we do appreciate every comment we get, even the ones we need to ring the police on. So we're talking weird Thanksgiving traditions this morning. Did you know, Alison June Smith, that in the 19th century, masking was a Halloween-like tradition where adults and kids would dress up on Thanksgiving and they'd wear these weird, freaky masks, so like a paper mache mask. Like imagine a horror film. You love your horror films.
I'm looking at a picture right now. Yeah, it's absolutely. Yeah, that's terrifying.
Producer Will, can you put a picture up? Is it too easy? Is it too late to ask? Can we put a picture up on the live feed if you're watching? But basically, it's like a paper mache mask with just eyes for holes. And they used to do this on Thanksgiving. I mean, it's terrifying. I'm glad that's no longer a tradition in this 21st century. But there you go. Alison, have you got any unusual Thanksgiving traditions that you can fill us in on?
Well, we've got frozen turkey bowling.
Of course we have.
Yes, we do. At the University of Wisconsin, the most popular Thanksgiving tradition is called frozen turkey bowling. This is where people hurl frozen, oiled up turkeys down a grocery store aisle at a set of bowling pins. The event raises money to combat smoking, which is an awesome reason to throw a frozen turkey bird at a bunch of bowling pins. That is, they grease it up. They grease it up.
In a supermarket aisle.
In a grocery store. So in the UK here, Tesco, Aldi, Sainsbury's, Marks and Spencer's is too classy. They wouldn't allow us to do it there. But,
I imagine you've just popped in to buy some beans and you're like, oh, hang on. No, sorry, you can't go down that aisle. They're just turkey bowling at the minute. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, you just have to make way. Well, they could do it outside, surely, or in a bowling alley. Why have they got to do it in a
Well, I
in a
do see a picture
supermarket?
above them too where it looks like there is turkey bowling outside. I think there are some people that want it outside. It looks like they have it on a slip and slide, like did you ever have slip and slides here? Like where
So it's like
you
yeah, you sort of lava yourself up and run down a big piece of plastic.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, slip and slide, everyone, slip and slide. So it does look like they're doing it. Will, what's up?
Hello. Do you want a picture of masking?
Yes, please, Will.
Yes, we
If you're
do. It's
watching on the live
terrifying.
feed, you can have a look at this. Let's have a look, producer Will. Are you the
Oh,
masking? Because there's no picture
it's
yet. Oh, there
me.
it is. Oh, wow. That is horrendous.
Wow.
If you are watching on the live feed, then you can see a picture there currently of a masking. It's a small child wearing a terrifying mask that I imagine waking up and seeing that on the end of your bed on Thanksgiving.
There's your Thanksgiving outfit. Ah! Wow.
Call the priest. We need to exercise the house. Thank you, producer Wells. Very
No one
kind
looks
of
good in paper mache, do they?
No one
No.
looks good in paper mache is my favorite statement of the day.
It's my quote of the day. Nobody looks good in paper mache.
Thank you, producer Will.
Thank you.
We are chatting weird Thanksgiving traditions here on the Haley and Alison show. Get involved if you have one or your family does. Let us know. Hop on to backchannel.tv if you are listening on an echo only, audio only echo. And then hop on to backchannel.tv on your phone. You can let us know there. Or if you're listening and watching on the Echo show, then the command to give to your device is the word say, followed by whatever you would like to tell us this morning. Also, just do one more. There's a tradition now called the turkey trot. Which isn't what you do after you've had turkey. It is. Basically, it's a fun run. It's like a 5K run. They happen all over the country, but you do it dressed as a turkey costume. So yeah, 5K, but dressed as a turkey, and it's called the turkey trot. I mean, I can't run in shorts and a t-shirt, let alone dressed as a turkey.
Dressed as a turkey. It does amaze me what people will do to celebrate holidays. And I appreciate the enthusiasm, and I appreciate that people would dress up as a turkey. I think that's I know what I'm getting Will and Haley for Christmas now. I'm getting them turkey outfits. It's gonna be
Well,
great.
they do in the UK, and in a place called Salford in the UK, they do a Santa Dash every year. So like hundreds of people dress up as Santa Claus, and they do like a 5K here. So that is something that they have done over here. I
I've
haven't done
never
it.
been to Salford. I didn't know that. I live right by. Well, in
Mhm.
Manchester. I had no idea they did that. Oh my God, that's fun.
Yeah. You just like, why is there loads of Santa Clauses just running past? Where's a load of old men dressed in red? It is a Santa Dash. They do it every year for charity. And you know what? Good for them doing it for charity. I will just donate though, because I cannot run with a beard flipping in and out of my mouth. Like, I cannot do it. But fair play to you if you do that. Let us know what your weird Thanksgiving tradition is if you have one this morning. We'll be talking. We're going to be playing a fun Thanksgiving game now, in which you can get involved. Because what we did here at the Haley and Alison show, and with lovely producer Will, is sometimes Thanksgiving doesn't go as smoothly as what you would like it to. And sometimes on Thanksgiving, people have some family disasters. Now, we're not talking anything horrifically bad, but some things have happened during Thanksgiving, and we want you to guess what has happened. These are genuine things that have happened to people. They've got in touch with ourselves. They've told us what their family Thanksgiving disaster was, but we want you to guess. We want you to fill in the blank as to what it was. So Rusty got in touch, and she told us that on Thanksgiving, not this year, 2 years ago, that her sister-in-law broke her what during the family touch football games. Very aggressive touch football if you're breaking things. But what did a sister-in-law break? A sister-in-law broke her what during the family touch football game? Get your guesses in. Hop onto backchannel.tv. If you are listening on an audio only echo, you can type your answer in there. Or if you're on a audio echo show, the command to give to your device is the word say, followed by your guess. Rusty got in touch. She told us that 2 years ago, her sister-in-law broke her what
Blank
during the family blank.
touch. I like it. I like it. So, what do you think, Haley? My mind goes to what is it? What's the bone at the bottom? Like when you fall really hard on your
coccyx. Is it
coccyx. I think she broke her coccyx during the family touch football game, because that hurts. If you've ever had that injury, that's and I could just see her falling, and yeah, I think she broke her coccyx.
Freddie's got in touch. He said glasses. That's a good guess, Freddie.
Oh, Freddie, very good
Sister-in-law broke
guess.
her
Yep.
glasses. He's done 2 guesses, and you can guess as many times as you want because it's completely free.
Oh.
He said phone screen.
I mean,
By the
yeah.
If you get any of these right, by the way, you do win a personalised song from Alison June Smith this morning because we give away the big prizes here on the Hayley and Alison show. Money is not an object when you can have a song from our lovely Alison. Let us know. We are playing fill in the blank here from these Thanksgiving disasters. Rusty got in touch. She said 2 years ago in Thanksgiving, her sister-in-law broke her what during the family touch football game. Let us know what you think that is. Like Freddie, he has said glasses or she's broke her phone screen. Get your guesses in. The command to give to your device is the word say if you're watching on an Echo show, or hop onto backchannel.tv like Freddie has done and get your guesses in there. We can win a personalised song from Alison June Smith, and I'll tell you what the answer is now. So Rusty got in touch. She said her sister-in-law broke her what during the family touch game. I can tell you that both Alison, you've got it wrong. And unfortunately, Freddie, thank you for guessing, but the answer was nose. Her sister-in-law broke her nose during the family touch football game.
I mean, you were close, Freddie.
Competitive game, isn't it?
With glasses, you were close, man. There was injury that I bet you the glasses were damaged as she broke her nose, if she had glasses on. But broke her nose during
it's very competitive. We're just meant to have a little bit of fun on Thanksgiving.
Guys, don't punch family members in the face while you're playing Thanksgiving games. This is an important rule.
What are you grateful for? Headwear. That's what you should have had on. There we go. We are playing the Thanksgiving disasters. You got in touch. You told us what your Thanksgiving disasters were, and we're going to play a game where you fill in what the blanks are. So Tara got in touch, and she said the neighbour's dog ate the what? That was her Thanksgiving disaster. The neighbour's dog ate the blank. But what is the blank? Let us know. The command for your device is the word say if you're watching on the Echo show, or hop onto backchannel.tv on your phone. Dead easy. You don't need to sign up or anything. You can just pop your guess in there and we will tell you whether you're right or not. Freddie's had a guess again. Freddie has said the neighbour's dog ate the mashed potatoes.
I love this. We're just going to go through a menu of Thanksgiving now. It's all that it is. The cranberry sauce, the sweet potato pie,
But what did the neighbour's dog eat? I can tell you. We'll do the reveal very, very shortly. These are Thanksgiving disasters. Tara got in touch and she said the neighbour's dog ate the raw turkey is the answer.
Oh, you know what? Now, Hayley, Kevin, your pup Kevin, would he go for food? Is he a food stealer?
He absolutely eat anything that was left out for him. Anything edible, things that aren't edible, he would eat. Yeah, so my dog's terrible. Would yours?
Oh, completely. What he would do, though, is he would just cry for a long time. He would just stare up at the raw turkey because he's a little Pomeranian and just cry. That's what he likes to do, is look at what he wants and just cry. And then when we leave, he would find a way to get up somehow. He's amazing. Dogs are amazing to me. And he would give it a go. I don't think he could eat the whole turkey, though, because he is probably a bit smaller than your average size turkey.
But your dog's so pampered that he cries because then you would go, oh, do you know what? I'll bring the turkey down to you.
I'll give him a bit of turkey.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Last Christmas, he's so spoiled. Last Christmas, this was my mother-in-law. Do you think he likes pork pie? I was like, I'm going to give him a bit of pork pie. I thought she meant just a little bit of the meat. Oh, no, she cut him a piece. I was like, no. We're not getting into this world, Janet.
Just serving it like a Gordon Ramsay dish, bit of jus on the side. Did I tell you that when I was pregnant, I got really hormonal, right, obviously, because you do, and you obviously all these hormones running around, and I just look at the dog's face and start crying, because I've got one of those dogs. He's a Lhasa Apso, and he just always looks sad. He's got those big eyes that just always look really sad, and I used to look at his face and just start crying, and my partner was like, why are you crying? I was like, because the dog looks sad.
I don't know what to do to make him happy.
What do I do?
Give him raw turkey is the answer.
We are talking your Thanksgiving disasters. We want you to fill in the blanks. So quite a few of you got in touch. You told us what your Thanksgiving disasters were. We've turned it into a little game. Guess what happened? So Heather got in touch and she said she made pumpkin pie, but she made it accidentally with what? So she made a pumpkin pie, but she made it accidentally with what? What is the blank? Heather got in touch. She said she made a pumpkin pie, but she made it accidentally with blank. What is the blank? Get your guesses in. The command to give to your device is the word say, or hop on to backchannel.tv. If you're listening on an audio-only echo, you can pop your guess in there. Freddie is currently in the running to win a personalised song from Alison June Fitch. I mean, don't let you put that off, Freddie. If you do want, don't stop guessing because of that. You don't need to have the song. You don't have to have it if you don't want it. Just an option. There you go. Heather got in touch. She said the neighbour, she made pumpkin pie accidentally with what? What do you think she accidentally made it with, Alison?
Well, I'm thinking, so she made pumpkin pie. I'm trying to think of all the things that could be similar to pumpkin pie consistency, like the actual, what goes in the pie. But then I started thinking, well, sometimes people spice up the pumpkin pie, right? Like they add a lot of nutmeg, they add spices to it. So I'm wondering if maybe she chose the wrong spice and like added cayenne pepper or accidentally added. So that's what I'm going to say, some sort of wrong spice. I'll use cayenne pepper as an example, but I like to think that you'll all go the full distance with me and let it be any weird spice. So yeah, that's what I think. That's what I think.
There you go. Heather got in touch. She said pumpkin pie, but she made it accidentally with what? We're asking you to guess. Freddie has guessed baby food. That
Good
sounds
call, Fred.
horrendous.
It would be
baby
horrendous.
Food, pumpkin pie. There we go. So I can tell you that the answer is actually, you're very close, actually, Alison.
Am I?
Because, Heather told us she accidentally made a pumpkin pie with Jamaican jerk ginger. Spicy.
Yes.
But there you go.
Because people put ginger in the pumpkin pie. Again, there's a lot of things. People make pumpkin pie a lot of different ways. I think in North America, in Canada, there's more ginger, nutmeg. So that's why I was thinking, wrong spice. So Jamaican ginger. Wow, that pie would have had a kick to it.
That pie had a kick to it.
Kick.
If you've had a Thanksgiving disaster and you'd like to play this game, let us know what it is. The command to give to your device is the word say, or hop onto backchannel.tv. You can type it in there on your phone. It's as easy as that to get involved. A few of you got in touch. You told us your Thanksgiving disasters, and we've made them into a little fun game. So Jean got in touch and she said, this is a funny one, this. So the dog was caught licking the desserts in the other room and I just blank. What did Jean do when she saw?
Let him. She let him. I just let him. They licked every dessert.
Yeah, the dog was caught licking the desserts in the other room and I just what? What did Jean do? I think you're right. I think she just ignored them because she thought, I've made them. I'm going to pretend I didn't see that.
Yeah, exactly. I still want everyone to enjoy them, and a little bit of dog spit isn't going to kill them.
Oh, dear.
I know. I think she just let them. Oh, I just ate it. This is what Freddie just put. The dog was caught licking the desserts in the other room. I just ate it. She still ate it. She still ate the licked desserts. I love it, Freddie. I would. Is that wrong? I would maybe wipe off where the dog licked and then just...
If it was your dog, you'd do it. You're just like, it's my baby. I'll eat that.
Exactly. If it's my baby. Somebody else's dog, I don't know still. But yeah, if it was my dog, I would just eat it.
Well, good morning. If you're eating your breakfast now, we apologise here on the Hayley and Alison show. We are talking Thanksgiving disasters here. We're asking you to fill in the blanks. Jean got in touch and I can tell you what she said. She said, the dog was caught licking the desserts in the other room and I just cut around it and still served them. Jean.
Yeah. Well, ate it is correct. Technically, Freddie, you're right. She still ate it. Cut around it and served it. Wow.
Freddie, you're technically right. You can have a little song at the end of the show from Alison June Smith. At least you cut around it. But imagine you're at Jean's house. If you were at Jean's house, by the way, and you're just realising this now, that is terrifying. You're like, she had this really unusual design for the trifle. There was just a big hole in the middle of it.
It was delicious.
She said that was her tradition. That's what she said. I watch these cooking shows. There's a big cooking show in the UK called Come Dine With Me. I don't know if they have it in the States. I don't think they do. But basically you get invited around to other people's houses and you eat the meals that they cook and then you mark it out at the end, right? And sometimes you watch the person, obviously on the TV, cook the meal and they have some not great personal hygiene. Oh. And you think, those people that are going to eat that.
Yeah.
They're there picking hairs out of, oh no.
Do you know what? It's so crazy because shows like that, I'm like, after the pandemic, I mean, are people going to have a new perspective on things? We were pretty easy going beforehand. Now we'll be like, oh God, no. Yeah.
There's a famous meme where there's a guy from Come Down With Me. He just sticks, do you know, a whole whisk in his mouth to taste what he's making. And the whole whisk is in his mouth. If you haven't seen that, do look at that because that is horrific. But there you go. We are talking Thanksgiving disasters here on the Hayley and Alison show. Freddie is currently doing so well at this game. Thank you for taking part. If you'd like to take part in the game, I'm going to do 2 more questions. The command to give to your device is the word say, followed by what you think your answer is, or hop onto backchannel.tv. You can type your answer there, get involved in the show that way. People got in touch. They told us their Thanksgiving disasters, and we've turned it into a light-hearted game. So here we go. Next one. I'll give you 2 more. Marie got in touch. She said her husband, while chopping vegetables, sliced his what instead of celery, which resulted in a trip to the ER. Now, keep it clean. We're a breakfast show. Husband, while he was chopping vegetables, sliced his what instead of celery. Let us know what you think the answer is. The command to give to your device is the word say, or hop on to backchannel.tv. Get your guesses in. What do you think he sliced, Alison?
I mean, I'm going to go finger. Sliced his finger or thumb instead of celery. That's what I think happened. I bet you he was using their mandolins, but I like to call them finger guillotines. Is what I actually, because they are that's disaster waiting to happen. Especially if you don't use the gloves. Some people buy the gloves for the finger guillotine, which is a good thing, very handy. But yeah, it's just a danger zone. So I'm going to say finger or thumb was chopped instead of celery, which resulted in a trip to the ER. That is what I am saying. Is there anyone else? Anyone else have any other ideas about what it was, keeping it clean, that Marie's husband chopped while chopping vegetables, which resulted in a trip to the ER? What did he slice?
We are talking Thanksgiving Day disasters here on the Hayley and Alison show this morning. We would love you to get involved. We're filling in the blanks. Keep it clean. Breakfast show. Marie got in touch. She said her husband accidentally, while chopping vegetables, sliced his what instead of celery. Alison said, what did you say, Alison?
Finger or thumb? Yeah, something like that.
I can tell you, of course you are. You're absolutely right. He sliced his finger. It'd be very worrying if he sliced something else. He's cutting celery.
Sliced his toe. Why are you chopping vegetables with your feet again? I told you to stop doing that.
Don't go round to their house for Thanksgiving. You got in touch with us. You told us your Thanksgiving disasters. We've turned it into a little game here. We're going to have one more go before we move on to the next segment of the show. Thank you for tuning in. This is the Hayley and Alison show here on Backchannel, the only place to listen, watch, and interact with your hosts live via your device. If you're watching on an Echo show, the command to give to your device is the word say. Or if you are listening on an audio-only Echo, head to backchannel.tv. You can type your guess in there. Here we go. Last one. Melissa got in touch. She said, I dropped the cranberry sauce on the cream-coloured carpet. The spray on the walls looked like a crime scene. I sent my son to the store to get cranberries, but he came back with what? Blank. I'll read that again for you. Melissa got in touch. She said she dropped the cranberry sauce on the cream-coloured carpet, which is a mega faux pas, Melissa. She said the spray on the walls looked like a crime scene. I sent my son to the store to get more cranberries, but he came back with what? Get in touch. Let us know what you think the blank is. Alison, any guesses there?
Well, I'm imagining cranberries. I'm imagining dehydrated cranberries, like, dried cranberries. So I'm going to say he came back with raisins, that he bought the wrong thing and he purchased raisins.
We are playing fill in the blanks here with your Thanksgiving disaster stories. What do you think their blank is, though? Melissa got in touch. She said she dropped the cranberry sauce on the cream-coloured carpet. She sent her son to the store to get more cranberries, but he came back with what? Alison thinks raisins. If you would like to guess, if you're listening on an audio-only Echo, head to backchannel.tv on your phone. You can guess that way. Or if you're on an Echo show, the command to give to your device is the word say. Get your guesses in. Alison. Melissa, she told us about her Thanksgiving disaster. The question, she dropped the cranberry sauce on the cream-coloured carpet.
Cream-coloured carpet!
It's a lesson to be learned there, Melissa. Don't be carrying cranberries over a cream-coloured carpet. No. You eat that in the kitchen. Eat that in the kitchen on the laminate floor.
Over the sink, Melissa.
Yeah. On a cream-coloured carpet. She sent my son to the store to get cranberries, but what did he come back with? I can tell you that her son went to get cranberries, but he came back with cherries.
I was almost thinking cherries because I know they look similar, but I was thinking dehydrated. So cherries. Oh, so no cranberry sauce to that Thanksgiving. Oh, disastrous.
Disaster. If you've had a Thanksgiving disaster and you would like to tell us at the Hayley and Alison show, share it as long as it's not too traumatic. If it's a cream coloured carpet covered in cranberry sauce, we love to hear it here on the Hayley and Alison show. The command to give to your device is the word say or hop onto backchannel.tv. We'll do one more, Ali. Here we go. These are your Thanksgiving disasters that we've turned into a fun game. Helen, she got in touch and she said her brother-in-law thought he was full, but it turned out he had what? So her brother-in-law, this is on Thanksgiving, he thought he was just full, but it turned out he had what? What did he have? Get in touch. Let us know. Get your guesses in. Freddie's already won because Freddie's had a few guesses. Alison, he's won a song from our lovely Alison June Smith. But what do you think?
But you could also win a song. You could also win a song. Jump in, everyone.
Don't let that stop you.
Don't let that stop you. I got lots of music coming right from my heart. I'm going to say, brother-in-law turned out he had. So I'm going to say some sort of stomach thing that would make you feel like, is appendicitis? Would appendicitis?
Alison, you are completely correct. Yeah. Brother-in-law thought he'd had too much turkey, but it turned out he had appendicitis, which that sounds like an absolute nightmare of a Thanksgiving. But thank you for sharing that with us, Helen, and we've just shared it on the radio. I hope brother is feeling better now. But yeah, Alison, absolutely correct there. We were playing Thanksgiving disasters. This is a Hayley and Alison show. We have shows here all day on Backchannel, so stick around for the rest of the day. Coming up next, 8 till 9 is the Liv Harrison show, Live Every Day. At 12 till 2, it's the Anthony Davis show. And at 2 till 4, it's your pal Hal with Hal Rudnick. This weekend, Alison, with myself and Alison, if you haven't tuned in before, we're stand-up comedians. I am tonight going to Blackpool, which is a really terrible version of Vegas if you're in the States. And they have lots of, I was just saying this to producer Will before we started the show today. I'm going to go to a fortune teller. Have you ever been to one?
I don't think I have. I don't think I've been to I've had my I've had readings done, but the readings are different. It's not like this is going to happen in your future. It's more like, I don't know. I've never been to a fortune teller. I would love that experience.
Well, I put this on my Twitter before this morning because and Will didn't believe me, but this genuinely happened. And I might have told you this already, Alison. But when I first started doing stand-up comedy, you do a lot of gigs for free. And I was doing a charity gig. So I give up my time for free for this charity. And at the charity gig, they had several things going on. So they had comedy, but they also had a lady doing fortune readings. And they had like games and dances. And because I'd given up my time for free, they were like, oh, after you've performed, you can go and have your fortune read for free if you want. And I was like, oh, yes, please. I would absolutely love that. Yeah. Now, the lady who was doing the fortunes had watched me perform, Alison. And when I went for my reading, the first thing she said, I'm getting a message. They're telling me that you're in the wrong job. That's what she said to me. And I have not made that up. Genuinely what she said. It was so upsetting.
You're like, did you see the show? Is that, are you indirectly?
Yeah, she had watched it as well because I'd seen her face. So that was my
in the wrong profession. You should be a fortune teller, is what you should be.
But that is what happened to me. So I'm going to go back and get another reading today. So I hope it's not as hideous as that. Usually it's just guesswork, isn't it? But I like to go just for a little bit of a laugh. So I'm in Blackpool this weekend. And Alison, where are you tomorrow?
Tomorrow night, I am going to be in lovely Leeds again. I spend a lot of time in Leeds, it seems. Lovely Leeds, which is where producer Will is from. And I'm very much looking forward to it. It should be lovely. A good old trip to Leeds.
Good old Leeds. Producer Will. Here he is.
Hello.
A vision of delight.
A vision of something.
Vision just that.
Just a vision. I had a vision. I am going to comedy tonight. Not the one that Alison's at because but I'm going with 4 other people, 3 of which English is their second language. They're all French, so it's going to be a good experience for them, I hope.
It will be. Nathan Harrison's just got in touch via YouTube. Good morning, Nathan. We hope you are well this morning and you are having a lovely day, Nathan. We wish you all the very best here on the Hayley and Alison Show. We're talking, we're just talking what we're up to for the weekend, just because we won't see each other, because we're back till Monday, are we? So we like to let each other know where we're going to be. Producer Will's watching comedy. Alison is in Leeds, not with Producer Will. And I'm going to go and get my fortune read.
So everyone's coming up north. You two are both coming up north.
Yeah.
Good observation. Thanks, Producer Will.
I'm good at my geography, mate.
You are. We love to end the show here on the Hayley and Alison Show with a fun fact. Fun fact! A fact that you can tell your friends at work if you don't want them to speak to you anymore. Because it is a little bit creepy when someone comes up to you with a fun fact. But here we go.
Especially this one.
Yeah. This is a weird one. Yeah, it's not something actually you want to tell your friends. Oh dear. This is a fun fact that Producer Will has prepped.
It's fun.
As a fun fact.
Fun being the operative word.
Yeah, I'm not sure it is. And I'm a vegetarian, so I'm not liking this already. But 40 million turkeys are eaten for Thanksgiving each year. 40 million.
That's so many.
Oh
that
my
is,
God.
It is, you're quite correct.
That isn't so just for Thanksgiving. We're not even talking about Christmas. We're not even talking about those other days where you're just like, I crave turkey. 40 million turkeys are eaten for Thanksgiving each year. Wow.
I had turkey. Yes, I made turkey yesterday. I thought, it was Thanksgiving, so I'm going to make not like a whole turkey. I just like turkey steaks, but I thought
it's lame that I just bought one of those Bernard Matthews ready to grill turkey steaks.
It was like a turkey thing. I thought, because I'm cute, I thought I'd make turkey on Thanksgiving.
You are cute. I'm very single. So if you're single and want to date Producer Will, get in touch here on the Hayley and Alison Show.
He makes a mean turkey steak is what I hear. Word on the street, mean turkey steak.
A mean microwave meal. We are back on Monday. What's coming up in next week's show, Will?
I was really hoping you weren't going to ask me. Because I've not even planned anything yet. Oh, no, wait. Hang on. If you give me 30 seconds, I can give you a little sneak ahead to some of Monday's news stories.
You may have that 30 seconds. I'm going to ask Hayley a quick question. Hayley, because you are a non-meat eater, what for Thanksgiving, for Christmas, what do you do? What is do you make like a nut roast? That is an actual thing. Someone told me there's a nut roast that you can make.
Yeah. What I do actually, Alison, is I just cry. I cry.
And I stare at people's plate. God, that turkey.
Hydrate myself with my tears. No, what I sometimes do, they have obviously they have loads of alternatives now, loads of plant-based stuff. That's gorgeous, actually. But what I used to do, I've had this before in the past because I've been a vegetarian for a very, very long time. And they've not always been the stuff that has been as available as what they have now. And one year I genuinely had a cheese and onion pasty as a main for Christmas Day. That was a sad year.
That's so depressing.
It was very depressing. And that was my Christmas. Yeah.
Okay, here are two of the news stories that you can hear more about on Monday's show between 6 a.m. and 8 a.m. EST, Eastern Standard Time. All you have to do is set your device, open Backchannel. 2 injured as pig stormed golf course in West Yorkshire. Pig stormed a golf course here in West Yorkshire. And German man learns you shouldn't drive a car to take your driving test.
There we go. They're the big stories we're going to be chatting. If that's not going to drag you back Monday morning at 6 a.m., I don't know what else.
I don't know what more you want.
Oh, before we leave as well, Alison. So we always have a winner here on the Hayley and Alison Show for the games that we do. Freddie won the competition today, and what you win, big prizes, people. You win a personalised song from Alison June Smith.
Alison, you almost got away with it.
I know I did. I almost got away with it. Okay, so Freddie won. What I did is I incorporated, we talked a little bit earlier on about Free Birds, the Thanksgiving animated movie that has Woody Harrelson and Owen Wilson in it, just so you know, because they are name checked in this song. So here we go. Freddie, your winning song. You won today's contest. So here we go. Hey, Freddie, today is your day. Woody and Owen are proud of you. You won. There's nothing that you can't do. How's that? There we go, everyone.
There you go. What a prize. What a prize that is. Worthless there, Freddie, but we hope you enjoyed it. Here on the Haley and Alison Show, we are back Monday morning with producer Will. Listen, thank you for joining us today and getting involved with the show if you have. Stick around for Liv Harrison. She's coming next. We hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day and weekend. Take care of yourselves. We'll see you back Monday.
See you on Monday.